Casual dating sounds simple. No commitments, no expectations, just fun. But in reality, it's anything but easy. Mixed signals, unspoken rules, and emotional gray areas can turn what seems like a carefree experience into something confusing and even painful. So why has casual dating become more complicated than ever? And how do you navigate it without getting hurt? In this video, we'll break down the new norms of modern dating, the hidden challenges, and what you need to know before jumping in. Let's get started. Today we will talk about why casual dating is more complicated than you think. Unpacking the new norm. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. Casual dating. It sounds simple, right? Two people enjoying each other's company without expectations, no labels, and no pressure. But in reality, casual dating is far more complicated than most people assume. What starts as a fun, easygoing connection can quickly become confusing, messy, and even emotionally exhausting. One person catches feelings, mixed signals start flying, or someone isn't being honest about what they really want. Suddenly, what was supposed to be casual turns into stress, heartbreak, and misunderstandings. So why is casual dating so much harder than it seems? And if you do choose to date casually, how can you navigate it without unnecessary drama? Stay with me until the end, because we're breaking down the hidden challenges of casual dating and how to avoid the most common mistakes people make. What is casual dating? Before we dive into why casual dating can be complicated, let's define what it actually means. Casual dating is when two people spend time together, romantically or physically, without committing to a serious relationship. It's often associated with short-term connections, non-exclusive dating, or simply enjoying each other's company without long-term expectations. Unlike a committed relationship, casual dating is usually non-exclusive, meaning both people are free to see others. Emotionally low maintenance, there's less pressure to check in constantly or build a deep emotional connection. More focused on fun than the future, there's no expectation of moving toward marriage, cohabitation, or a long-term commitment. Sounds simple, right? But here's where things start getting tricky. The hidden complications of casual dating. 1. People often have different expectations. One of the biggest reasons casual dating gets messy is because both people aren't always on the same page. One person might genuinely want something light and commitment-free, while the other secretly hopes it will turn into something serious. Some people say they're fine with casual dating, but deep down, they want more. This mismatch in expectations leads to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and resentment. To avoid this, clear communication is key. Before getting involved, both people need to discuss what they want and ensure their expectations align. 2. Someone always catches feelings. Here's the truth. Humans are emotional creatures. When you spend time with someone, laugh with them, share intimate moments, and experience chemistry, feelings will naturally develop for at least one person. Many people go into casual dating thinking they can keep emotions out of it, but over time, that's rarely the case. Whether it's after a few weeks or a few months, one person usually starts wanting more. And if those feelings aren't mutual, things can quickly turn awkward or painful. 3. Communication is often lacking. Casual dating tends to have far less communication than serious relationships. Since there's no official commitment, people feel less obligated to check in, express their feelings, or resolve conflicts properly. This leads to vague texting patterns, inconsistent effort, and a lack of clarity about where things stand. Some people assume everything is fine until suddenly the other person pulls away without warning. This can leave one person feeling confused and emotionally drained. 4. It's easy to feel used. In theory, casual dating is about mutual enjoyment, but sometimes one person starts feeling like they're being taken advantage of. If one person is always putting in more effort, always reaching out first, or always prioritizing the other while getting little in return, resentment builds. Some people end up feeling like they're just a convenient option rather than someone who is genuinely valued. The best way to prevent this is by making sure that the dynamic is balanced. If you feel like you're giving more than you're receiving, it's a sign to step back and reevaluate the situation. 5. The unspoken rules are confusing. Casual dating comes with a set of unspoken rules. Rules that no one really talks about but can make or break the situation. For example, how often should you see each other? Are you allowed to ask about other people they're seeing? Should you expect good morning or good night texts? Is it okay to introduce them to friends? What happens if you run into them on a date with someone else? Since there's no clear guideline like in a traditional relationship, people often feel uncertain about what's acceptable. The only way to avoid this confusion is to actually talk about boundaries instead of assuming both people automatically understand the same rules. How to navigate casual dating without the drama? If you do choose to date casually, there are ways to do it while minimizing confusion and emotional damage. Here's how. 1. Be honest about your intentions from the start. Don't say you're fine with something casual if you secretly want a relationship. If you're looking for a committed partner, casual dating will likely leave you feeling frustrated and disappointed. On the other hand, if you truly want something light, be upfront about it. Let the other person decide if they're okay with that arrangement instead of leading them on. 2. Set clear boundaries. Boundaries prevent misunderstandings and protect both people emotionally. Some important boundaries to discuss include how often you'll see each other, whether or not you'll share details about other people you're dating, what level of emotional support is expected, how either person can end things if they want to move on. When both people are clear on what's acceptable and what's not, casual dating becomes much smoother. 3. Keep expectations realistic. If you're dating someone casually, don't expect them to act like a committed partner. That means no getting upset if they don't text every day. No assuming exclusivity unless you've explicitly agreed to it. No expecting deep emotional investment. Understanding the limitations of casual dating will help prevent unnecessary disappointment. 4. Recognize when it's time to walk away. Casual dating should be enjoyable, not stressful. If you find yourself feeling anxious, confused, or emotionally drained, it's a sign that the situation is no longer working for you. It's okay to walk away if you've caught feelings, but they don't feel the same way. You're not getting the respect or attention you deserve. You feel like you're constantly second-guessing their intentions. At the end of the day, your emotional well-being should always come first. 5. Don't treat casual dating like a real relationship. One of the biggest mistakes people make is treating a casual situation like a committed relationship. If you start expecting deep emotional support, loyalty, and long-term investment, you'll only end up disappointed. Keep things in perspective. If both people agree to keep things light, don't expect it to suddenly turn into a serious relationship. If that's what you truly want, it's better to date people who are looking for the same thing. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.